want to tell you stories that started with a simple purchase of eggs and ended with the arrival of adorable Quail chicks who become a cherished part of our family. I was browsing the internet one day when I stumbled upon this awesome farmer who sold quail eggs. I fired off an email expressing my interest and excitement, and to my delight, he responded right away. He gathered up a bunch of hatching eggs and sent them over to me through the mail system. I decided to get a mix of different breeds, but you know what really caught my eye? The celadons. Those little guys have the most stunning eggs you can imagine. Picture this: a chartreuse blue tint with delicate flakes. It was love at first sight, and I knew deep down that I absolutely had to have them in my quail gang. To provide the ideal condition for their development, I set up an incubator, ensuring precise temperature and humidity levels. The process was meticulously monitored, as every small adjustment played a crucial role in nurturing the growing life within those delicate shells. They turned into weeks, and finally, after 16 days of nurturing and patience, the moment we had been eagerly awaiting arrived. Tiny cracks appeared on the eggs, signaling that the quail chicks were ready to emerge into the world. One by one, the resilient quail chicks bravely broke free from their shells, revealing their fluffy down and tiny beaks. It was a mesmerizing sight, a true testament of the wonder of nature and the remarkable journey from egg to hatching. Their arrival filled our heart with joy and love. Witnessing these tiny creatures take their first step, instinctively pecking at their surroundings, was a truly magical experience. Not all of the little quail made it out of their shell successfully. You see, some of them managed to pierce through the shell but couldn't quite break free. Now, I understand that in the farming world, it's often believed that only the strongest ones should survive. It's a natural selection process, right? But when I saw those struggling quails, I couldn't just stand there and watch them suffer for hours. I have had a successful experience in the past of helping chickens, and as a result, they are now perfectly healthy and happily running around in the coop. So when it came to those baby quails, I knew I had to lend a hand. So with all the care and gentleness I could muster, I started assisting those quails that were struggling to break free from their eggshells. Seeing those tiny quails finally emerge from their shells, taking their first breath of life was an incredibly heartwarming experience. It made me realize that sometimes bending the rules and showing a little extra compassion can make all the difference. As the days went by, the quail chicks quickly became an integral part of our family. We nurtured them with care, providing them with warmth, nourishment, and a safe environment to thrive. It was a bond that grew stronger with each passing day as we watched them grow, develop their unique personalities, and explore their surroundings. Also, they become incredibly active and lively. We initially kept them in our kitchen, but little did I know that they would be so difficult to chase around the house. These tiny quails turned out to be quite the escape artists. They would manage to jump out of their brooder but then struggle to fly back in. Instead, they would end up standing there squeaking loudly. And when they squeak, they lift their little heads up so adorably. My daughter was always dragging them around with her, playing with them, sharing toys, reading them stories, and even showing them cartoons. It was heartwarming to witness my daughter's deep affection and care for these quails. She nurtured a genuine love for them and took responsibility for their well-being. Eventually, I realized that a large cage was necessary to provide them with more space to roam and prevent their escape attempts. So I designed the cage to my size, and my father-in-law made it for me. All I had to do was paint it. We created a dedicated area for them where they could freely move around, flap their wings, and enjoy their newfound freedom. Initially, I had a reservation about keeping the quails in a cage. However, after doing some research and watching several videos, I came to understand that it was actually the best way to ensure their comfort and safety. One thing we discovered was that the quails absolutely loved tumbling and playing in the sand. It brought them so much joy and entertainment. To cater to their preference, I made it a point to always have sand readily available for them. It became a regular part of their habit, allowing them to engage with their favorite activities. Our job with these quails has been filled with moments of wonder, laughter, and heartfelt connection. They have taught us the importance of patience, empathy, and the joy that can be found in the simplest of things.